November 2004. The city of Fallujah stood silent under a sky filled with smoke. But behind that silence, one of the deadliest urban battles of the Iraq War was about to begin. American forces surrounded the city carefully. Every road, every alley, and every rooftop could hide danger waiting in the shadows. Thousands of soldiers prepared their weapons and equipment. They knew the mission ahead would test them physically and mentally. The convoy moved slowly toward the city. Broken streets and destroyed buildings revealed the scars of months of violence. As troops entered the narrow streets, tension filled the air. Every window looked suspicious. Every corner felt deadly. Then suddenly, gunfire exploded from above. Within seconds, the battle for Fallujah had begun. Soldiers returned fire immediately as bullets ripped through walls and shattered concrete across the street. The troops pushed deeper into the city carefully. Progress was slow because every alley could become a trap. A hidden roadside bomb exploded nearby, throwing dust and debris into the air and reminding everyone how unpredictable the battle had become. The fighting quickly moved indoors. Soldiers cleared rooms one by one through smoke-filled buildings and dark hallways. Even moments of silence felt dangerous. In Fallujah, silence often meant an ambush was waiting nearby. Gunfire erupted again from several buildings at once. Enemy fighters used the city itself as cover. Armored vehicles rolled forward slowly, protecting infantry from deadly fire coming from every direction. Snipers watched carefully from rooftops above the battlefield, searching for movement between the damaged streets below. Medics rushed toward wounded soldiers while firefights continued around them. Survival depended on speed and teamwork. Smoke covered entire streets as troops advanced through shattered neighborhoods filled with rubble and fire. One by one, buildings were marked as cleared. But beyond each secured block, another dangerous fight was waiting. As darkness covered Fallujah, tracer rounds lit up the night sky like flashes of lightning. Exhausted soldiers paused briefly inside ruined buildings, knowing the battle was far from over. Deep inside the city, American forces prepared for even heavier fighting ahead. Night operations began as soldiers used night vision equipment to move carefully through the dark streets. Thermal devices revealed movement inside nearby buildings, but no one could know exactly what waited inside. Troops stacked tightly near a doorway before forcing entry into another dangerous structure. Inside the building, chaos erupted instantly as close-range firefights filled the narrow rooms. Burning vehicles illuminated the streets while smoke drifted through the shattered city blocks. Enemy fighters moved quickly through hidden routes and narrow alleys they knew far better than anyone else. Machine guns opened fire down long streets to suppress enemy movement and protect advancing troops. Across Fallujah, multiple units fought simultaneously as the battle spread throughout the city. Fatigue and fear became constant companions for soldiers trapped inside the endless urban battlefield. Without warning, another ambush struck from a nearby alley, trapping troops under heavy crossfire. Armored vehicles responded with overwhelming firepower, blasting enemy positions hidden inside buildings. Even after explosions destroyed entire rooms, soldiers still entered cautiously, expecting resistance at any moment. Dark staircases and damaged hallways became deadly pathways during the fight for every floor. Rooftop battles continued through the night as tracer rounds crossed above the burning city. By midnight, large sections of Fallujah were engulfed in smoke, flames, and destruction. Troops rested briefly behind cover, but no one truly relaxed. The danger never disappeared. Radio operators coordinated movements carefully while explosions shook nearby buildings. Air support targeted enemy strongholds, lighting the night sky with massive explosions. After each strike, soldiers moved forward carefully through debris and collapsing structures. Still the battle continued deeper into the city, where uncertainty waited around every corner. As morning approached, the scale of destruction became visible across Fallujah. Entire streets were damaged beyond recognition after hours of relentless combat. Daylight improved visibility, but hidden threats still remained throughout the city. A sudden sniper shot shattered the morning silence and forced troops back into cover. Soldiers coordinated carefully before clearing another dangerous section of the city. To avoid exposed streets, troops moved directly through walls and connected buildings. Inside abandoned rooms, signs of violent fighting covered every surface. Slowly, secured zones expanded as soldiers gained control over more neighborhoods. From above, parts of the city finally appeared quieter as resistance weakened. But scattered enemy fighters continued resisting fiercely until the very end. Then slowly, the sound of gunfire began to fade from the streets of Fallujah. Exhausted soldiers removed their helmets, carrying the physical and emotional weight of the battle. Medics continued treating the wounded while smoke still drifted through damaged buildings. The camera moved through silent streets once filled with explosions, fear, and chaos. Destroyed homes and burned vehicles revealed the true cost of urban warfare. Many soldiers stood quietly, looking across a city forever changed by conflict. The silence after battle felt almost unreal compared to the violence that came before it. Memories of survival, sacrifice, and destruction would remain long after the fighting ended. The Battle of Fallujah became one of the most intense urban battles of the Iraq War. And even after the final shots were fired, the scars of Fallujah continued to echo through history forever. If you enjoyed this intense journey through the Battle of Fallujah, don't forget to support the channel. Subscribe now, hit the like button, and share this video with fellow history and war documentary fans. Also press the bell icon so you never miss our next episode packed with realistic battle stories, historical moments, and cinematic war documentaries. Your support helps us bring more powerful content to life. Stay tuned for the next battle.